Greetings, Penny. Let me know if you can hear us clean. One. Greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile I, Selassie I, Jah Rastafari, and his beloved Empress, Menem Asfa. You are logged on to Real Vibes Radio, and you're listening to a special Sunday edition. And we have two guests in the house, Tuff Lion and Biggs. Welcome to Real Vibes Radio. How are you doing?
It's a pleasure. I'm very well, very fine, very happy to be here in the presence of the high priestess of reggae music and my original brethren, Mr. Dreaded Heart, Elder Biggs of Dreaded Heart Productions.
Elder Biggs, Dread at Heart Productions. It's a pleasure to have both of you in here. I want to ask you, Tuff Lion.
Yes, beloved.
How long have you been in the music business?
Well, I can say, wow. I can say how I would. It was easier to answer how many years have I not been involved in the music industry, but from at least from the early, from the late 69, 70, somewhere around there. I mean, I've been playing music for a long time, and I think it's really, to be honest with you, it's only 1 year, that was the year of 1985, that I actually took the whole entire year off and did not play at all. I didn't play any music at all due to the birth of my daughter. And I wanted to give her, my undivided attention, and so therefore I just stopped playing for that year. But after the year of 85, 86, I began again, and it's just been a long time in my life of playing music.
A long time playing music.
Yes.
And can you give us some of the locations that you have traveled before, please?
Wow. Well, if we, being on the East Coast, being based on the East Coast, I can say that I've traveled from New York to Birmingham, Alabama, and all that's in between, particularly up and down the coast. That's mean all the states, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Vermont, Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Virginia, Maryland, North and South Carolina, just going right down. I've traveled all that, traversed all that distance. And then I've played, I've played in Japan, I've played in the Virgin Islands, I've played in Canada, I've played in Germany, France, Netherlands, Belgium, UK, Guam. I've been blessed to have opportunities to play music in these places with a plethora of artists.
A plethora of artists.
Yes, a plethora, a plethora.
Well, I want to ask you, we see Elder Biggs is standing next to us, and how long have you known Elder Biggs?
Well, it's over 30 years for sure. I met Elder Biggs in the city of Hampton one day on a lark. I just happened to hear him. I was working a job, and I happened to hear him out of his apartment window playing keyboards, and I basically stopped in the street and went over to knock on his door and say, "Hey, is that you?" But Empress, there's a real funny thing about this. There's something really unique about my meeting Elder Biggs.
Okay, we want to hear it.
Oh, well, listen to this. Okay. There was a time when I was playing with a Richmond, Virginia-based artist named Ross Mel. Ross Mel and the RMA band were featured a lot at a club in D.C. called the Roxy. And Elder Biggs used to frequent the Roxy many times. I mean, he was there a lot. So I actually saw Elder Biggs at the Roxy, but did not know who he was, and I remembered his hat. But he...
Wait. You remembered his hat. Tell us, describe what his hat
He had a tricolor bucket hat on, like a bucket cap. It was green, black. Was it green, black, or green, gold, and red? I know it had some black in it, and the edges were curled up. And you could see, the Roxy stage was high, so you could generally look down and see a whole bunch of people down there. And that hat kind of stuck out at me, all right. But I didn't, unbeknownst to me, my mind charted him at that time. But he will tell you, he'll pick up the story and tell you the rest of it. But it was amazing that he thought that the guitar player who was with Ross Mel, you thought the guitar player was pretty good, right, or something like that. And that turned out to be me. And I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, he's like, yeah, man, I go to the Roxy a lot. I say, yeah, I just played up there with Ross Mel. Were you Ross Mel? Yes,
that was me.
That was me. So there's a little bit of
history journey with you and Elder Biggs.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have to say that of the many people that, and I've worked with a lot of people, continuously through the years. But Elder Biggs and I have developed a sort of
brotherly,
symbiotic type of DNA when it comes to music and things. Because I noticed then, even from the early days, I noticed that Elder Biggs had a library. He has a large musical library in his head. He's a Taurus, so he can remember. He has that bull type of memory, and he remembers a lot of things. And we actually just talk about music and music. He was probably one of the first people that I hooked up with that was as consumed by music as I was, and so therefore that we just slipped right in together.
Consumed by music.
Consumed, yes.
You sleep it, you eat it, everything.
Listen. Once it sinks into you and you realize the value of it, you become music. I look at Elder Biggs as music. I look at a lot of ones that I've worked with, and I see them as music. Anytime they can just tap out an idea or hum it out or something, that means that they're tuned. They themselves, as an instrument, are tuned into the galactic orchestra, and then we can fashion and pull out from that. From all of the deposits that have been made over the years and continue to create. Yes.
Yeah, and I think that's the joy and the special connection that you and Elder Biggs, you hear me saying, because that's how Tough Lion refers to you. So now I have to adopt that into my lingo and saying Elder Biggs.
Yes, Elder Biggs.
And I full joy the interaction that you and Elder Biggs has. He talks highly of you, and as you're on here today, you are talking highly of him, and this shows the respect and it shows the brotherly love that both of you have had from since the beginning and now, and it will continue.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You know, that's right. When you have something in common, it brings it's always a leveling force. In other words, I can tell you that throughout all of these years, this man and I have never cursed each other, never had an argument, never had a disagreement that we could not sort out very easily and then laugh about it. You know, if it was something. But I don't recall any instance of trauma,
right?
Of emotional trauma or it. No, I don't. No, nothing.
You know, it's interesting how you said, I've never can recall any type of that type of emotional trauma. You know, connections are important, Tuff Lion.
Yes, they are.
And Elder Big, and I would say even right, and so even with I and I relationship here, I just look forward to the future and even the conversations and the goals that we are going to be setting forth for the world. And I really like the fact that you and him continue to love on each other as brothers in the music business.
Yes, I mean, you know, you have to, I tell people, and especially my son, I speak with my son often. And I've told him that there's got to be, before you leave this earth, you have to experience a 100 relationship. You have to experience knowing someone, some other person who you can be 100 with, going and coming. Just be your natural, complete, full self, and give that person the benefit of knowing who you really are with no filters or no disguises, you know. And that person can, once as the relationship builds, that person understands you and you understand that person. One out of all of the potential connections that people can make in life, one good friend is worth their weight in gold, platinum, uranium.
Yeah. As you were talking, the one word that stood out for me was harmonious. And I think you have a song with that title, correct?
Harmonic therapy.
Okay,
harmonic therapy.
Harmonic
no,
therapy.
But still.
Harmonious, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so Biggs, can you please pass the mic to Biggs?
Yes.
Excuse me, Elder Biggs. Forgive I.
Right.
So you've been listening to your brother talk about his career and the connection that both of you have shared so fondly over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to give us your part of your journey leading up to the connection between you and Tuff Lion, please.
Well, that night.
Yeah, go on.
All right. That night at the Roxy, when the Ross Mill and the RMA band took a break, Tuff Lion was walking through the crowd, and he crossed my path, and I tapped him, and I told him, you know, how good he sounded, you know, and that was it. And that was in 1991.
1991.
And then in 1992, when I moved to Hampton Roads, one Saturday morning, I was just doing my thing on a little cheap Casio keyboard and little cheap guitar, just making some noise, and he was passing by, and he pulled up in my front yard, and he said, "That's you?" I said, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "I said, you want to come up?" He said, "Yeah." And I ain't know him from a can of paint. So, you know, he came up and he just sat down and watched me play. And then I started asking them questions and said, "You play?" He said, "Something like that."
He said, wait a minute. He was modest and he said something like that?
Something like that.
Okay, go on.
I said, "You played in D.C.?" He said something like that. And then all of a sudden the bell went off in my head. I'm like, "I met you at the Roxy." And Well, it kind of tripped me out, like 3 hours away. A year ago. Now I'm sitting, this guy is sitting in my living room and we conversing.
Right. Oh, 3 years.
Yeah, and then after that, we got together every night. We played music to midnight. Went home, got up, went to work, came back to his house, did the same thing every day.
Wow.
And
Not with no plans on becoming a team, a band, or anything. Just play music.
Just to share time and space within the love of music.
Yes.
I want to just take this time. Strong Joe Corbin, he's on here. He's
Strong
giving
Joe.
yes,
Strong Joe.
Strong Joe.
Yes.
Lionel, greetings Lionel. He says
Yes.
big up Tough Lion, and CC Flava says Rastafari love. Just passing. I'm DJing at Serenities tonight. Tough Lion and Biggs love. That's yeah. Yeah, Penny, give thanks. So so the love of music, sharing time and space.
Mm-hmm.
And what are some of the projects that both of you worked on, Elder Biggs?
Well, in the beginning, the bottom line, playing live, Ross Mel, Peter Broggs, King Cephas, Evergy.
Love to Evergy, of course,
Yeah.
and all the brothers that you just mentioned.
Quite a few. And now, you see us two. Just call us worker bees.
Worker bees.
Because you see us two, but what you don't see is the hive. You got Moni, Lujan. You got President Brown, Iniverse, Carl Blackman,
Noise and Flux. Wow, man. See, that's the thing. See, so many names.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a hive.
Yeah.
J Besh.
Yeah.
DTA.
Yes.
DTA.
Yeah.
Well, Biggs had introduced me to him, and he had sent his music over. Beautiful reference to Jah. I think that's the name of his song. So it's clear that both of you have a long history together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think about traits, Elder Biggs, Tough Lion, when I think about traits that are needed in working with people, what trait do you think stands out for Tough Lion, and what trait do you think stands out for Elder Biggs that you can say, yeah, he has this, and this is the reason why we continue to have this type of relationship? What do you think this trait looks like for Elder Biggs, and what do you think this trait looks like for Tough Lion?
Just one word.
What's the one word?
Given.
Given?
Yes.
Elaborate. You got to tell us some more.
Well, I will say it's simple, but it could be 2:00 in the morning, and I have an idea or a half an idea of a song, and I'll put it in an email and send it to him, and he'll stay up. I'll go to bed, and he'll stay up for the rest of the night, putting some guitars and stuff to it, with no apologies, just out of just giving.
Okay.
Not even looking for anything.
Okay.
And that's
the one word for you.
Yes.
That's
giving.
all that it takes for you.
Right.
From
Yeah.
Tough Lion.
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm to say the one trait that I acknowledge Elder Biggs for is being open. Being open. Now that openness means access to his library. That openness means him being willing to use his mental resources to create an opportunity for someone else. Because we have worked with so many
Countless.
people, countless people. Donovan Carlos from the Soul Syndicate, Mr. Keith Poppin. I could go on and name names of artists that we have backed. It's ridiculous, and not to mention Bamboo Station, because Biggs was open to receive the call. So he was open. It's just being open and not being closed-minded, and realizing that everybody else, you can give if you're rich within yourself, you can afford to give someone else a chance, maybe the chance that you didn't have, but you're in a position to help another. And so that's why I salute my brother for being open enough to work with so many divergent personalities, for the sake of music.
So I didn't realize, sometimes I forget some things. So you just said with the Bamboo Station, I know you were the lead singer.
No, I wasn't.
At one point, you was not the lead singer?
No.
What was your involvement in the Bamboo Station?
Well, it's I don't like to use titles, but I know that I know. No, I'm saying I know that I was the guitarist for Bamboo Station. Although we all played. Everyone moved around in the band, but as in the actual construction of the presentation, I was the guitarist. Now, my influence and presence in Bamboo Station allowed me to wear many hats in the production and the recording and the engineering of things, but I don't want to ever I don't want to say anything, because there is nothing, I don't want it to be perceived that I'm overstepping my boundaries, because my brethren are equally sacrificed. They're equally, we all put in this thing together big time to try to create a vehicle, not only for Bamboo Station itself, but for the VI artists, and then for the world artists. Everybody was included,
Right. Give thanks for that explanation. And I didn't realize you talked about Elder Biggs, so he was involved with
Elder Biggs
Station at that time.
Elder Biggs was he
Both of them are laughing, by the way. I look forward to hearing how.
Well, we
You hear them? They are still cracking up. Like, wow, this is something major.
Because there's a unique story.
Okay.
We in 2004. Was it 2004? Yeah. 2004. We were playing the Monterey Bay Reggae Festival in Monterey Bay, California.
Okay.
And Biggs joined us as a second keyboardist on the job. But there was an incident with marijuana cookies, some edible cookies.
An incident.
An incident, yes, called the Cookie Monster. He had he got to eating some cookies, and he had no idea that they were so powerfully laced. And so when it came to showtime, Biggs was a little bit disoriented, like, what?
Certain way, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hence the reason for the 3 sets of laughter. Okay, well, Elder Biggs, give thanks for your involvement as well in so much in the Bamboo Station and everything else that you just spoke about. So, Tuff Lion, I would like us to kind of transition a little bit. So, you are out here for right now.
Yes.
And would you like to share if there's any upcoming projects that you would like a little, like droplets of any upcoming projects that you would like the world to know about, and then to make sure how they can find you and how they can get in touch with you?
All right. So I'm in a period of reconstruction now, repositioning and rebuilding, as I'm trying to solidify my base being on the East Coast again. I've been, over the past, 10 years or so, over the past 20 years, 26 years, I've actually been living and working bi-coastally between East Coast and West Coast, that extreme. I mean, up to 2 times a year I'm flying back to California and back. But I'm trying to organize and centralize here now on the East Coast. And what I will say, project-wise, my list is so full. First of all, there's a sister in L.A. area of California named Elvia Cadena. Elvia Chain. She's no. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You see.
I remembered you shared. She did a reggae piece, but she could sing all genres of music. Like,
yes.
I've heard her, and she is amazing.
Yes.
I love her voice.
Yes. That's Betty Boo. That's my that's my little sister. You know. So we're working on Moni and I at Yard Style Records are working on a new album for her, a complete album.
Reggae?
Yes, absolutely. And it's coming along so nice. It's coming along faster than we had even imagined. I mean, well, our whole experience with Sister has been really very mystical, very magical, and very blessed. Because even when on the first piece of music that we worked on her, she happened to be close. She happened to come up from the LA area and got close enough to Moni to be able to visit him at the studio there, and that was the launch of our recordings. Instead of us, we sent her tracks, but the first actual recording was done in the studio. So we move on from that, and as a matter of fact, I have something that I'd like to play for you that's a very, very fresh. I mean, this thing is so fresh, it's steam coming off of it, you know.
And that's from
Elvia, yes, yes.
So, I think, may I please?
Yes, please.
May I please play something, because you were talking about her, and
yes.
I would like to play something for her at this time. Can you introduce her before I play the track once again?
Beloved, Alkebulan Empress Sounds is going to get a chance to premiere to you. If you've never heard it yet, it's a song called This Land, Para la Gente, for the people. No ice.
Guests, Tuff and Elder Biggs.
Get it out of your head that you're better than others. Hay que darnos la mano. We as the people will continue to speak up. Power in numbers, let's move mountains. Helping each other, making a difference is what really matters. What really matters. All this division, these cruel separations,
fresh and crisp new music premiering today. Mary Jane, Elvia Chain.
Stress away, come near me. I know what you're thinking. Maybe I'm not that easy. You're tripping. But I got a friend named Mary Jane, and I know she might let you hear. Believe me.
Beautiful.
Mary's not shy at all. Matter of fact, she's pretty loud about it. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane's her name. Mary Jane, oh Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane's her name. Mary Jane is so fine, gonna blow your mind. Have you dreaming? Feeling so damn high, reaching to the sky, she will have you begging for more. You're not gonna wanna let go. Addicted, kissing all the boys in town. That's how Mary Jane gets down. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane's her name.
New release?
Upcoming.
Upcoming release. Upcoming.
Mary Jane, oh Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Mary Jane's her name. Mary Jane, Mary Mary Jane, that's her name.
Give thanks for sharing this with us, Tough Lion.
Yes,
Beautiful.
it's my pleasure, especially to know that the music is not being is not just being cast into, it's not just being thrown out there. This is a specific audience that has been cultivated and developed over the time of your broadcasting, and you know, sister to sister. You know, I'm just very, me personally, like listen, I'm very, very, very proud of my record of standing in support of the cis strengths who are willing, capable, and able to write songs and to use their talents in an uncompromising way. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Like that means so much to me, because my initial overstanding and connection to melody was through my mother's voice, my mother, and so therefore I know that there's an energy and a power in the female, in music, in the divine feminine, and so therefore I serve that. I have no problems being humble and trying my best to serve that power, so that it can only increase and do what it's supposed to do, because truly, I mean, the development of the mind of a child begins with the love of a mother. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
You know, Tough Lion, it's about the balance. And,
Yes, it
and-
is.
And I respect you for saying that, because sometimes a lot of the brothers do not, they verbally say one thing, but it's different. They don't acknowledge I and the roles that we play in this world and the roles that we play in the house. So give thanks for you honoring your queen and to all of the connections that you've had over the years with the other half, with I sisters.
Yes,
because
yes.
it helps. It helps.
Well, it also helps me to it also helps me to feel good about the many failed relationships and times when I unconsciously disappointed people and I may have come up short in the balance. I find that way to cover my losses by doing something greater. You see what I'm saying?
Give thanks
Yes.
for the acknowledgement.
Yes.
You know, Tough Lion, no one is perfect.
No.
And I like responsibility. I like when someone is in a position to see something that has happened before and making a conscious effort and decision to not replay the same scenario.
Oh, no.
So as I'm hearing you just now, give thanks for the acknowledgement and doing better. 'Cause
Yes.
that's what, as people, that is what we're supposed to do better. You know, as I mentioned, we're not perfect.
No.
And it takes all of I together as Elder Biggs and myself. It takes us to move together.
Yes.
Yeah,
Move with
thanks.
strength and confidence and with clean hands and pure heart, which, you know, you can wash your hands every day. You can purify your heart every day. And so this is why I have a next work coming out called Words and Deeds.
Okay.
That's the most synchronous thing that a human being can have throughout his life is, you know,
Words,
speak with
sound, and power.
words, sound, and power. Speak well and do well.
We are an example, Tough Lion. And I've been in the mental health field for the last 17 years. I've been saying this for the last 3 weeks now, but I feel connected to share this part of me now. So I understand, I overstand what it takes to be in a relationship. And I'm not talking about just an intimate partner relationship. I'm talking about a relationship in general with another human being.
Listen,
Yes, I'm listening.
beloved.
Yes.
There's a track that I'll have it here. I have so much music in my phone. My phone is heavy with music. But there's a track called No Demons.
Okay.
And in there, there's a line that I wrote that said, I'm ascending to the level of perfection in human habitation. So, yeah, man.
Yes.
So you have to, if you want to live good with humanity, live good, walk good, live good, speak good, love good, laugh good. You know, it takes a conscious effort. And then at some point,
And
once
discipline.
exactly, I was going to say, once you get on that cycle, it becomes easier because it's so rewarding.
Habit.
Yes,
It's a positive habit.
It's so rewarding.
It's a positive habit at that time, and as human beings, we want those positive habits. We don't want those negative habits to be a part of us, because those negative habits does not elevate us, Tough Lion.
No, they don't elevate you. In fact, they actually even follow you around like they follow you.
Leech.
Yes,
it
they
destroys
that's
our
right.
entire existence.
Exactly.
So give thanks for the standard. Give thanks for having the discipline and also acknowledging yourself in the path of growth, because that's what life is about. To know that we can do something else to make ourselves wholer and better.
Exactly.
For the goodness of humanity, yes. But it's for the goodness of humanity that we're all going to walk together.
And if we are asked to seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave, there's also a thing that says know thyself.
True, know thyself.
So if you're seeking knowledge of yourself and getting to develop and really overstand and admit to yourself your deficiencies, accept, acknowledge, and admit
Right.
your deficiencies,
Right.
then you can set about going to fix them. And once you recognize the problem, then you start looking for the solution.
Right. Right, and then this leads to us leading by example, right? Because Tough Lion, Elder Biggs, all day, every day, we can say, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. But if our actions are not portraying this and other people are seeing it, then what good are we?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Words and deeds.
Words, sound, and power is instrumental. So I just want to say to everyone who is making a conscious decision to walk in the light, and when you recognize there are some faults and you are sincerely and genuinely doing something about it for elevation, I'm applauding you. I'm applauding you.
Yes.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
And applaud yourself too.
Yes.
Applaud yourself too. Some people don't give themselves credit enough for the efforts that they make.
That's
Your
true.
faith in however you may manifest a belief system, your faith might you can say, okay, well, thank you, Father, thank you, Divine Creator, for this. But you also have to thank yourself because you are a part of the equation. You actually manifest the blessings that have been given to you.
Tough Lion, look, I'm going to tiptoe, right? Let me see. I'm going to tiptoe, and I'm going to show everybody. Can you wait? Let me do this.
Yes.
I would like everyone to show yourself compassion by going like this. Show yourself compassion. This is you showing yourself compassion and showing yourself love. As Tough Lion is mentioning, you first. So once you do that first, it extends to everyone else.
Radiation. Radiates.
Yeah.
It radiates.
Absolutely. Tough Lion, you know what I want to give the people at this time?
What's that, beloved?
Lead eye.
Lead eye, guide eye. Yes,
Tell us about this, please.
Okay. Lead eye, guide eye is a track taken from the Harmonic Therapy album, which was recorded in the Republic of California at Yard Style Studios in Salinas, in beautiful Salinas, California. And it's a testimony of faith, and it is also a prayer to humble my humble self to say, okay, I know that I have the capability of doing what is right and walking upright, but when you get an affirmation and a confirmation by the results, then if you beseech the Father or the Divine Creator or the lead in your life to say, hey, you take over right now. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know my destination, but you lead I and guide I to the right. You got, let me find myself in I trust you, and I trust the things that I know about you to take me to a safe place. Whether it be within the sight and the atmosphere of the great divine, or into a place of friendship with and fellowship with other good beings. So like I said, if you don't lean unto your own understanding, but seek help or seek something that is greater than you, or seek to be involved with something that is bigger than you or greater than you, then you can trust the process.
Yes. Yes. We have to trust the process. It's important. Elder Biggs, if at any time you would like to share your word, sound, and power with I and I, please just tap Tough Lion and he will pass the mic to you, my brother.
My way today, trudging on in this Babylon, I pray that Jah will guide my way. Lead I to the right, not into the wrong. Make all my footsteps strong, that I will not go astray. I pray that He will lead the way. Jah lead the way, lead my way, guide today.
Tough Lion, can you give us an acapella, please? Sure.
In all circumstance of choices and decisions, I pray that I will make the right one. Still I am a human, living with humans that don't know the love that I show. So I keep my focus to the wheel, stepping straight with no distraction, leading, praying for guidance and direction. Yes, Jah lead the way.
Jah lead the way. Yes, give thanks for that. Tough Lion, give thanks.
That don't show the love that I know. So I keep a focus and direction, step it straight with no distraction, living under guidance and protection. Jah lead the way, leader, my way, guider, today. Jah lead the way, leader, my way, guider, today. I pray.
Penny, I want to say give thanks. Woozle, I see you. Welcome. Theo Ben, greetings. Bermuda, I see you. One love. Woozle.
Be ever aware of the snares out there in Babylon. Know where you're going, know where you're coming from. The moonlight
Rohan, I see you. Tafari, welcome.
in daylight, you can trot in the glory.
Give thanks for the support and the love.
Jah lead the way, leader, my way, guide today. Oh, Jah, Jah lead the way, leader, my way, guide today, guide.
Jah lead the way. Lead I, guide I. Tough Lion.
Why did he go? I wanna know. Tell me. Why did you go now, girl?
So big. Dreadheart, go on, tell us about this.
All right. The way this began, I was on the road with a dweller in the uprising, and I got sick. So when I went to the ER, they told me that my kidney, I was going through kidney failure. And the only thing I heard in my mind is that I wouldn't be on the road playing music and making music with other musicians or nothing. So I was the musical director for Kevin Isaacs a couple of years back at the Reggae Fest in Hampton. And I thought about him. I said, well, I may not be able to tour, but I can still create music. And I text Kevin Isaacs from the hospital. And he responded, but, you know, nothing didn't start right away. And a couple of months later,
But you made the connection.
yeah, I made the connection. And then he hit me back a couple of months later, and then I contacted my crew.
How did you feel when he hit you back? What do you think were some of the thoughts that you were having at that time?
Let's do this.
Sounds like you were ready, Biggs.
Oh, yeah.
Elder Biggs.
Yeah, and I'd like to give thanks to Tough Lion, Javin Purnell, Rohan, Noise and Flux.
Rohan, that's on YouTube? I thought there's a Rohan a little while ago.
There's only one Rohan, so it gotta be him.
Okay, well, Rohan Nesta Tafari. Salute sons and daughters of the Most High. Okay.
Strong Joe.
Okay.
Joe Talley for
He said pull up.
providing the studio. If I forgot anybody, I apologize, but
You're sending love to everyone.
Yeah, give
who
thanks.
was instrumental in being a part of this.
and that was the beginning of the journey I'm on now, the Dreaded Heart Productions. The very first, that's the first splash in the water.
Give thanks. Give thanks. I'm going to pull it up again so people can hear it.
Why did you go?
And give thanks for sharing your journey and trusting the
wanna know.
process.
Give thanks.
Tell me, why did you go now, girl? Things ain't right, but we could work it out. Why did you go now, girl? Lord, it was right, but we could work things out.
YouTube family, Facebook family, Mixcloud family,
Since you left me
and
last Sunday,
www.realvibes.org family. What do you think about this? Why
I woke
did
up
you go?
crying on the Monday?
Kevin Isaacs. You know,
Tuesday night I had her take. Why did you go?
3 times the charm. You know that, right? Kevin Isaacs. Why did you go? Dread Heart Productions.
Go now, girl. Things ain't right, but we could work it out. Why did you go now, girl? Lord, it was right, but we could work things out.
Penny says sweet.
Sunday, girl,
Theoban says amazing.
I woke up crying on the Monday. Tuesday night I had her take, yeah. Lord, hoping you made a mistake. Did you make a mistake? Oh, I miss the love we shared, girl. Books say we are a pair. Believe me. Now my life has been ruined, girl. It seems our love affair is ending. Why did you go now, girl? Things ain't right, but we could work it out. Why did you go now, girl? Lord, it worked right, but we could work things out. Wednesday morning felt so blue. This is all because of you. It was because girl. Thursday day there was some pain, yeah. Wondering who's to be blamed. Oh, to be blamed. Friday evening brought me shame, girl. When my friends ask where you are, tell me how you see me. I tried my best to hide the truth, girl. But in my eyes they saw white lies. White lies. Why did you go now, girl?
Greetings and welcome, Ras Randy, all the way out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Mika Sound System has it on lock. Erica Jenkins. Brian, I see you. Welcome, Queen.
It wasn't right, but we could work things out. Setting in you. I was in a sad mood.
You know what? I'm gonna give them another dread heart.
I just want to say one more thing.
Please do.
I'd like to give thanks to Strong Joe for listening to all 300 mixes.
300. Well, Strong Joe, there you go. Please introduce this and tell us about this one.
Well, this is a part of my work in the hive. This is some of my honey. It's called What a Dream by my brethren, Noble Culture. Sounds good. It's not finished, but it sounds good to me right now. Let's pull that back up and start it from the top, and I'm going to close my mouth.
What a dream, a dream, a dream.
Noble Culture. What a dream.
What a dream. Living in a place that's so green. Could be just a dream. Literally scene after scene. It'll be so serene. Learn to love when you live, or you will live your life alone. Don't get tied wrong. There's nothing wrong with living some of your days in a solitude. Go write a song and sing along, long. Into yourself in a better mood. Find some time to let go. Ego. Who's on the run? I will never offer eye sun to savages behind God. You may get tired and wonder if this is even real thought. Living in a place that's so green could be just a dream. Literally scene after scene, nature is so serene. Learn to love when you live, or you will learn to be alone. And no one wants to be lonely, no. Artificial intelligence coming to challenge you. Where is your king who protects you in these times? Can you keep the peace that bag? No one to make it seem like I'm fear-mongering. You can see it for yourself. Exhale the vapors, expose the capers, they running. Let your feet touch the ground. Fear can stop you from ever being in love with all these days. Do yourself a favor and just carry on balanced ways. Nobility and honor, this is the path you will find your family. They will keep you company. Hold on to your sanity. And they will say I'm so wrong. They won't agree at all. Not to care what people say.
Wuzo said that the mic is low. Bermuda, Penny, Theoban, can you please let me know what you are hearing?
Living in a place that's so green could be just a dream. Literally scene after scene. Too many bosses not go fit in the same room without certain conflict. Money, paper now come count.
Give thanks, Penny.
After all leap, but use them die over it. Nations are sure to fall. They have them free and raw.
Facebook family?
Numbness right there for y'all who don't wanna feel the pain.
What a dream.
Fly in your dream is so
Noble
strange.
culture.
You won't die in your dream is okay. It may be familiar, familiar. What a dream. Living in a place that's so green could be just a dream. Literally scene after scene, nature is so serene. Seems like this dream of mine is coming to an end. But there's no
Biggs, I am not an engineer. This sounds good.
open your dream and eyes.
Give thanks for this. It's a noble culture. Love, love, love. Tough Lion, I would like you to introduce this, please.
This is the title track, beloveds. This is the title track from the full album called Harmonic Therapy. It's a song about the value of music and the power of music to heal the body, mind, and spirit in times of stress and in the moments of reflection. Once you can find a good rhythm, something to let yourself go into, the music will take you away from that and put you into another frame of mind that you could look at your problem from a different perspective. So harmonic therapy, music is a healer, and it heals nations, hearts, thoughts, minds. Music is a healing, all right?
Loud and clear, music is healing.
Bones with a spliff medicating, contemplating world affairs, family relations, life and its complications. All of my thoughts were sad and not glad. I was feeling bad, praying to Jah for guidance and direction. All in a sudden this rhythm hit me. I jumped out of my seat and onto my feet and started skanking, skanking. It was I am the Holy Ghost in the room alone, just skanking. It was I am the Holy Ghost, yeah. In the room alone, just skanking. That music changed my mood, put me in a different groove, made my body move so free, so free. A medicinal dosage prescribed by the selector, make I feel better. Harmonic therapy. Ya know I didn't take no pill to get no thrill, no. Drink alcohol to stumble and fall at all, not at all. I started dancing my troubles away. I felt the smile come to my face, 'cause I was skanking. bones with a spliff medicated, contemplating world affairs, family relations, life and its complications. All of my thoughts were sad, not glad. I was feeling bad, praying to Jah for guidance and direction. All in a sudden, this rhythm hit me. I jumped out of my seat and onto my feet and started skanking, skanking. It was just I and the Holy Ghost, yeah. Me and the Holy Ghost, skanking, skanking. It was I and the Holy Ghost, me and the Holy Ghost, skanking. I am the Holy Ghost, harmonic therapy, skanking. Two entities, one silhouette on the shade. I am the Holy Ghost. Just
Tough Lion.
Yes.
I would like you to give us, what does your creative process look like?
Wow, at this point in my life, my creative process is, okay, the first instrument that I actually ever played in my life was the bass. So I always start from the bass drum. I mean from the bass line. I start building from the bass line, and then I add drums. I'll build a bass line in my mind, come up with a complementary bass drum pattern, then go to guitar structure just for the basic chords, and then I'll add keyboards on. So yes, it's a process, like it's a tried and tested process, but I am a person that I can create off of anything, and I can find inspiration anywhere. I mean, every sounds, nature helps me to find different voices and different approaches to creating musical things that would agree with the sentiment of some lyrics. You know?
Yeah, so it sounds as though you have this natural process that takes place. The formation is just authentic with your creation.
Sister?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I can have a conversation, a telephone conversation with Elder Biggs, with a number of people, Moni. I mean, we can actually talk about what it is, that the idea, and that idea, just an idea alone is inspiration, and then we start to work on an idea, and it starts shaping and molding. And so, like for example, the track from Sister Elvia, it came through. It came through. He heard it once. I heard it once. I went immediately on it. I loaded it up immediately and just started playing it. So it's like I'm at a point where I really don't really have to think so much. It's a matter of me feeling. Right. And I feel what I actually try to reach for is the end result. Where is this going to end up feeling? Yes. What is the accomplishment? You know, what is the end result? What do I want to provoke? You know, like some people, if you're a bad mind, people will always think about something ratchet, for say, to stimulate somebody, to push a button on someone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Well, I think about music. How can I reach this person? How can I reach that heart, that mind? You know.
Being of service to people. I think I mentioned this earlier on. You as an artist, this is what your focal point is, as you just mentioned.
Absolutely, service.
Give thanks.
Service, because I like my whole interpretation of the gift of music is that I am to serve the orchestra of the Almighty, and so who's the beneficiary? First of all, my praises go up for the blessings to come down to bless all the people.
Yeah.
So like man, if you're not, to me, the thing about it is maybe I've tuned myself so much so that I can actually listen to music and feel the intentions of music. And once I see that people are serving themselves or trying to, be in this ego thing or this listen to me, look at me, blah blah blah, and it's so geared around their performance or their virtuosity or their anything, then it loses me.
Yeah.
Because it's not about me. They didn't do it for me.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic. No. Well, it's authentic in that person's mind, but.
Well, I hear you.
Yes.
There's a big but along
Well,
with that.
yeah, see-
when I say it's not authentic, because as people, yes, we talked about the word, sound, and power. This is what elevates and this is what uplifts people. But if your mind is about provoking and your mind is about other type of negativity and you're putting this out, that's why I say that's not being authentic. Yes, that person will have it in their mind.
Right. No. But the aim is
Right,
self-service.
Right.
And I just really don't agree with that. I mean, as I said, when I listen to music all the time, I listen to as much music as I create. And whenever, especially through streaming and stuff, you get these little snippets of stuff, and I try to comment on those exceptional things that I find that reach me as a listener, that like catches my attention and say, oh, that's an interesting thought, or that's an interesting perspective, and I try to give it the strength, but give it the power by listening to it to see where it's actually going to take me.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Music is a feeling.
It is. That's what I said. Healing feeling. That's what I'm talking about in this harmonic therapy. Healing feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you can't feel the music, then it just bounces off the ear. It doesn't penetrate. It doesn't penetrate the heart. Music is supposed to reach the heart.
And I think the collective consciousness is not there if you don't feel the music.
No, it's not. The molecules don't line up. The molecules don't line up. You can be very well in tuned and everything, but if the intention is if the intention is not fulfilled, then the music itself won't be fulfilling.
That's true.
I am the Holy Ghost.
Oh boy.
My life is in the middle of a war over you.
Yes.
Tough Lion,
Yes.
please share.
Okay.
What the title of this is
Over You.
Go on, tell us about this.
Okay.
Please.
All right. This could be somewhat of a conglomeration of of the negative experiences that I've had in my life with finding myself at my position as a mate inside of a relationship. And so I'm addressing the consummate female, the divine feminine, and I'm saying that for all the relationship struggles and troubles that I've been through, I have been trying to get over it, and I have gotten over it through music. I have gotten over it and found some level of peace and restitution within myself. So, yeah.
This level of peace and restitution, it was a journey, correct?
Yes, it was a journey.
What made you stand firm on that journey after a while? Acceptance?
Yes, of course, because being present and being aware means that you are constantly evaluating the reality, the matters at hand, And when you see that you are absolutely alone, that there's no one that you're going to call, there's no one that you're going to touch, there's no one that you're going to hug, there's no one that you're going to sleep with, there's no one that you're going to eat food with, it's just you alone, then you say, wow, why am I in this position? But yeah, I see my brothers, you know, I've got brethren who have these wonderful, beautiful relationships, and you know, they found that harmonious blend and sacrifice and compromise to be able to live, you know, genuinely with someone and have a friend and all of that good stuff that relationships should have. You should, you know, it's the operative word, should.
Yeah.
But so I just I accept, you know, I accept my, again, I say I accept my shortcomings, and whatever I may have done wrong, whatever part that I may have played in the dissolution of some of the relationships, I have to own it.
Yeah.
And I do own it.
Yeah. Yeah. Give thanks. I want to acknowledge, I see Red Lion. Welcome, Red Lion. Welcome, Chuck. Run it. And
is that REDD Lion, Red Lion?
With Red Lion?
Yes.
Well, he goes, but his name is Antonio.
Oh, no, that's a different,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. And then I want to acknowledge Doreen Grace. Doreen Grace, she represents Trinidad and Tobago, Japan, Puerto Rico, Brooklyn, Virginia.
Wow. So we have the whole world. Welcome, world. I'm so very nice to have this moment with you. You know what I mean? Look, this sister is bringing man and man out to the bushes. You know, she's bringing us out to the bushes. We're not phantoms. We are real musicians and real people who have been on the front line for years. For years, you know, trying to bring the music to you and make music that would be meaningful in your life. Because just like the music affected us, we want the music that we make to affect you positively.
And that's what it's all about.
Yes.
Give thanks.
My life is in the middle of a war over you, fighting to get over you.
Hey, it's a part of the journey, right?
Yes, it is.
Would you like to give us an acapella?
Oh, no.
No, not for this one.
Well,
That's the tiny.
okay, all right.
Just so that way, you
All
know,
right,
those who
all
are
right.
coming on could hear your beautiful
Yeah.
voice. All right, whenever you're ready, Tuff.
struggle, the eternal struggle I am trying to juggle is between my mind, my heart, and you. The things that went wrong, the reasons you left me and gave me blues. As the memories get older, I'm still trying to get over the loss, the pain, the suffering of loving you. Every day is just fighting toe to toe, going blow for blow in the middle of the battlefield. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. Something's got to give me peace and make this war cease and put a smile on my face. But until the day I get over you, my life, my life, my life, my life is in the middle of a war over you, fighting to get over you. My heart is in the middle of the battlefield over you, fighting to get over you.
The things that went wrong, the reasons you left me and gave me blue.
Tough Lion.
As the memories get older,
Over you.
I'm still trying to get over the loss, the pain, the suffering of loving you. Every day is just fighting toe to toe, going blow for blow in the middle of the battlefield. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. Something's got to give me peace and make this war cease and put a smile on my face. But until the day I get over lips that we remain the friends that we became. Now you ask me to tell you how I'm doing after so long. You ask me how I really feel. Well, to tell you the truth, to be perfectly honest, I'm getting along, doing my best, just like you. It hasn't been easy, but to tell you the truth, I thought breaking up was the best thing for me and you. But my life is in the middle of a war over you, fighting to get over you. My heart is in the middle of the battlefield over you, fighting to get over you. My life is in the middle of a war over you, fighting to get over you. My heart is in the middle of the battlefield over you, fighting to get over you.
Elder Biggs,
Yes.
please introduce this and tell us about this track.
This is the first. This is the first set of works from Dreaded Heart Productions and J Besh DTA.
First set of works. What year was this?
I couldn't even tell you.
Oh,
I try to make sure things are right.
okay.
So by the time this comes out, it may sound a little different.
Okay.
So this is J Besh DTA, Sweet Life.
And what was your involvement in this?
The rhythm.
You created the rhythm?
Me, Tuff Lion, Moni
Oh.
Lujan. We created the rhythm
Lujan.
together.
Okay.
It began with me, but it finished with all of
All
us.
of us. Yes. The trio.
Yes.
All right. So let me pull it up so they can hear it. Sweet Life. Jabesh DTA. Big.
Yes.
I like this.
Give
Sweet
thanks.
Life. I want to say give thanks to the USA, UK, Jamaica, Bermuda, Canada, Germany, Netherlands, Bahamas, St. Lucia, Ireland, New Zealand, St. Croix, United States, Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, yes, the USVI. Give thanks, family. Isaac, I see you. Welcome. Isaac Blaze.
It would be nothing, 'cause Jaja gave me life. So just a little reminder, cha people, if you take time for meds now, just a little reminder, helping one another will increase the love flow.
To everyone on Mixcloud, give thanks for your support.
Just a little reminder, only Jeremiah we get them tribulation one try cut through, but I make eyesight so I dodge me ear boom. Following Jack guide with this me can't lose. So for life again I thank you. Cause Bobby rang up holy patu.
Fisho, I see you. Welcome.
Bobby rang a digging food.
Rohan, give thanks for the love.
Who them there? Bobby rang there. Life them a take, life they create. Robotical ways, bona fire ray. Life give us straight, yes we defend. Bobby rang them, watch what you a do.
Strong Joe Corbin, he's still with us. Give thanks, brother.
And we soon go to. Hey, yeah. See what Bobby rang no cater now. See how Bobby rang them all above. When them want them help you out. Only for them benefit tell you true. Life is life. So who are you to play with life? I give thanks for rising up this morning. Such a keep me life, sweet life, so the new day starts.
Elder Biggs,
With reverence, prayers,
Yes.
and singing.
I'm giving you 1 month.
Such a keep me life, sweet life.
Yeah.
1 month, Elder Biggs.
It's rough. Oh,
This is going to be out and released. 1 month.
such a keep me life, sweet life.
Come on, family. Aren't you feeling this?
Yeah.
Who's rocking? Who's dancing?
We would be nothing, 'cause Jaja gave me life.
Jaja Gewi Live. Sweet Life. Jabesh. DTA.
Cha people, if you take time for meds now.
Dread Heart Production.
A little reminder, helping one another will link.
You hear? The reminder is to helping one another because we are brothers and sisters.
Bobby Rang don't care about me, oh no. Just a little reminder, only Jeremiah we get them away.
Kalamawi, Haile I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari, Empress and I. Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Ileful track.
Yeah, for that.
1 month, Elder Biggs.
Elder Biggs.
Elder Biggs!
Calling on you, man.
Right. We are all calling on him. We are.
Sure.
Rastafari. So, Tough Lion.
Yes, sister.
I'm going to play this. Tell us about this.
Well, this is my prescription for society. I think it's one of the most meaningful and important songs that I've ever written, which is it's a prescription for everyday liberty. Love is a feeling. Love is a part of living, a gift to be giving and receiving. Love when you're caring, love when you're sharing. It has a vibe that is always, it's everlasting. So the self-appointed apostle named Paul wrote in his letter to the Corinthian church that love was these many things, and I have lived with that, and I said, well, you know, to me, love is more than that. You know, love is more than that, and I wanted to amplify and highlight some things in this current state of humanity, this current progressive state of where the world is. And I wanted to offer the Rastafari perspective on love and how important it is to try to exercise and practice loving every day. Loving every day, you know?
It is vital. It is vital.
Loving something that cannot love you in return. And every day, love every
Tough Lion.
Yes.
Love is a feeling, a part of living, a gift to be given and receiving. Love when you're caring, love when you're sharing. It has a vibe that is never ending. Good when you get it from the beginning. You'll only know it while your heart is beating. You cannot deny your need for it, unlimited supply of it. Come get it, I'll give it. Love every day, love every day, love every day, every day, every day, every day, love every day, love every day, love every day. Every day you're living is a chance to be giving somebody some love. 'Cause there's a lot of people living in the life you love, and love is what they're needing. Don't waste your life loving something that cannot love you in return. Energy to energy, positive connectivity
True that.
to the living world that surrounds you. Just love every day. Love every day. Love every day. Every day. Every day. Love every day. Love every day. Love every day. Love is the ice of living full bliss. Love is the ice of earth happiness. I witness the power of it, redemption of it, salvation of it, the glory of it, the making of it, expansion of it, acceptance of it, the reward of it, the taste of it, the joy of it, the knowing it, the having it, the being it, love every being love, every giving love, every sharing love, with love, everybody, love every day, every day, I wait, love. Again, I say that love is a feeling, a part of living, a gift to be giving and receiving. Love when you're caring, love when you're sharing. It has a vibe that is never ending. Good when you get it from the beginning. You'll only know it while your heart is beating. You cannot deny your need for it, unlimited supply of it. Come get it, I'll give it. Love every day, 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 every day, every day. That is my way, this is my way. Love every day. 24/7, get you to Zion. Love every day. Love, 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 love. Every day.
So Tough Lion,
Yes, sister.
I'm gonna play one more.
Love every day.
And when I play this one, I want you to also give the world a message. All right?
Okay.
Hey, yo, yo.
Oh, round and round and round we go. Watch out. Brainwashing in a spin cycle. Beloved, do not allow yourself to become so distracted by the ways and things of the world. You yourself are a complete world with inside everything that's internal, what people don't see inside of you, people who don't know you. You know you. Spend time meditating. Spend time communing with yourself and the spirit, and developing a true and honest relationship with who you are and what you believe in. You see what I'm saying? Because the world will pull you to the left, it will pull you to the right. It very, very seldom pulls you up, but it will often pull you down. So those are the four cardinal directions of mankind, but it's a circle within the square. Find yourself in a position of knowing yourself and spending time within yourself, and don't be caught up so much in this world. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You know, mind yourself. Don't let them put you in the machine and wash your brains out, spin your brains out. You know what I'm saying? Find your own way of dealing with it, with the truth within yourself. Okay? Because inside it's the internal self that has the connection with the Most High and with the outer world. All right? So yes.
Please be real. Please be true to yourself, because that is the only how healing takes place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be natural and true to yourself. By being natural, in other words, when you get to the point of realizing that you are just as you are, if you can appreciate yourself standing naked after the shower, just standing there in front of the mirror, accepting all your curls and your thin spots or whatever, all the things that you are, that is, you know, if you can accept that vision of yourself from the outside, that's the outer, but you have to learn to accept yourself from the inside too, the vulnerabilities that you have, the anxieties or the fears that are unimagined or unrealized. You know, just get to be real with yourself, be honest with yourself. And again, speaking of that reflection in the mirror, trust me, that person who you see is really depending on you to treat them with dignity, with respect, and with honor. There's no one else that is going to do that for that person but you.
Yeah.
So, you know, reflection, I think that people, you know, sometimes we look out, but we don't also often look in. So I'm asking people, including myself, as I do it daily, look in, and, you know, look in, and find out where you fit in your own mind, in your own universe. All right.
Look in, because this is where your strength is going to come from. Even though you may have uncomfortable emotions, it's part of the process. And it's when you don't accept those uncomfortable emotions, that's when life becomes harder. So please trust the process. Remember, I said, show yourself compassion and know that you are mighty and you can get through it.
Yes, exactly. In fact, as I say, you know, like, really and truly, there are very, very, very few instances other than death that can stop a human being from reaching its full potential. There's very few instances, you know what I'm saying? You may become inflicted by, or afflicted rather, by a certain accident or a health problem or something, but still, when that one door closes, another opens for you to develop. You know, like sometimes you say, okay, well, I can't run the streets anymore, so no, read books.
And you want to know what? It's your thoughts, because even that word, I can't, is it that I can't, or is it that I'm choosing not to? And certain words are unproductive in our conversations. And it's your thoughts about the situation, the stressor, the issue. It's your thoughts about what is happening that breaks you. So you have to find that internal strength that you spoke about earlier on. Change your self-talk message to the positivity. And you have to be aware of when you are engaging in those type of thoughts, Tough Lion, because everything starts with the
mind,
thoughts.
with the thought. Well, it is written, as a man thinketh, so is he.
Yeah.
So again, all the energy, there's so much power and energy in thoughts. If you can think yourself into a state of insanity, you can think yourself into a state of sanity.
Yeah.
It's all about you. What side of the spectrum do you want to exist on?
Right, because
You choose.
yeah, we all have choices, Tough Lion.
Exactly.
And you can choose to engage in down pressing behavior. You can choose that. But what is that going to do? What has that done for you? You've been so conditioned into that state of negativity that sometimes it's hard for you to even find that strength and that worth within yourself to believe you can do something else. But you have to catch those thoughts. And when you catch it, it's called reframe. That's changing the negative into the positive and understanding and overstanding that you have the power. You have the power to get over this. And it all has to do with your thoughts. So family, be mindful, be aware of the messages that you're holding space in your head. Because a lot of you, sometimes you say things that's not even true. And then the things that you say that's not true, you start believing it. And that becomes your world. So please be mindful of your self-talk message because it could break you or make you.
True.
So, Tough Lion, I'm going to leave them with circles and cycles.
Circles and cycles. Yes,
Tough Lion. Give thanks. I want to say give thanks for taking the time to forward here and have a reasoning with Elder Biggs and myself, letting the audience know your journey and just the vibe. And I love listening to you because the messages that you share, it's always, I think about it as substance, like food, food for your soul. As Rastafari,
I have to say that I became aware of style over substance many years ago, and I know that this is why I'm not fit to be famous because the fame that I offer or what would make me famous would be an elevated consciousness, an audience of ones who are actually listening and hearing the messages that ride on top of the music. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful that I have developed a keen understanding of the music, and I know the value of the music, but I also am thankful that I have a clean enough mind and a big enough mind to be able to see where I can make a contribution to this life that I'm living.
Give thanks.
I can make a contribution to my small community, to my greater community, throughout the whole of this existence of life. I'm good for life. Life has been good for me.
Thanks.
So I want to be good. I in turn want to return goodness to life, And if I can do it through music and through words and deeds, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing,
Yeah, give thanks. Give thanks.
And also, let me just add in this too, sis. Before we go,
sure.
I really, truly want to salute you and your presence.
Thanks.
CC Flava, I want to salute you. I honor you both so much for actually stepping up and stepping over all the obstacles and anything that says that you cannot do what you're doing. You're reaching thousands of people. I'm sitting here watching all of these, the whole nations coming in and touching in on the computer and say, I'm here. Well, imagine this. We're in a little small place on this planet, but the meditation and our hopes and aspirations for a better world radiate way beyond us. And the internet is giving the affirmation and the confirmation that we're doing something right.
Yes.
We're doing something right and righteous. So,
And for the audience to be a part of the right.
Yes.
it's a beautiful feeling to receive the messages, and I see Luis Rodriguez, he came on, he's hailing forward. DJ Shamba.
Listen, if we
DJ
can,
Shamba.
I want to offer a special livocation to the Bass family on behalf of our beloved brethren, Shamba's relative, King Dan 100, Kimbe Dan, originally from the Star Lion family from Rock City, USVI, who transitioned suddenly. He left us suddenly. He left us unexpectedly and suddenly, and we're still celebrating his life, and there's a track that I was able to help him facilitate, was Skip the Breakup. That was his last recording, the last released recording. But I've known him from a young man, and I'm just very, very happy to have a beautiful memory of knowing a good human being with a beautiful heart and coming from a loving family and a loving culture, a positive and powerful culture. Yeah, man. King Dan, rest easy, my lord. You know, Zion awaits you.
Oh, give thanks, and condolences to the family, DJ Shamba. You know, I want to say I did a livocation first day because I saw Rupi Edwards. He's an ancestor now.
Seeing.
And his nephew, let me see, happy Sunday, sending my condolences to the passing of my uncle, Rupi Edwards. So this is Rupert Triple R. Rones. So I want to say to you and your family, please accept my condolences. Your uncle has been instrumental in the business. And I remember from since a little girl, I was listening to him from since a little girl. And when I saw that he became an ancestor first day, my heart was a little bit saddened. A lot of the veterans are no longer here with us, but they have left a legacy. So on behalf of Alkebulan Empress Sounds, please accept our condolences. And to everyone who has lost a loved one as well, please accept my condolences. And DJ Shamba says, blessed Tuff Lion, give thanks, family. King Dan, rest in peace.
King Dan, rest in peace. You know, the love remains. The love remains. That is the one thing that we all must be comforted by. When people say that the comforter comes, the comforter is the love. You can be absent in the presence, but the love remains eternally, and that is what helps us get through. You know, because tomorrow will come if we're there to see it. And even though those loved ones who we, you know, the good friends that we've had and have lost, they may not be there in the presence.
Physical,
right, but
however,
the love remains.
Yes, and that's the greatest thing about the mind, Tuff Lion, is we have the ability to embrace those good memories that we've had with people or experiences, because that is what heals us. That's what helps us stay balanced, and it helps us to move forward. So give thanks that we have the power to have those good memories.
Right, exactly.
Okay, well, circles and cycles.
Little retention, got them spinning round, spinning round in cycles, psychological cycles, circles, 3, 6, 0. At the beginning, find them in a circle. Spiraling down, according to the cycle, them always sending into clouds. You thought you would be winning right from the beginning, but they keep changing the finish line to keep you running on the course that they designed, doing donuts and burnouts in your mind. You're just spinning.
Spinning. Cycles, right? Circles and cycles, Tuff Lion.
Social engineering at its best. 3, 6, 0. Do you hear me? Vicious brainwashing cycles.
Elder Biggs.
Yes, Queen.
So you give us your final thoughts. Give the world a message at this time. We're listening to Courageous. So this is go on, introduce this as well.
This is Courageous Dub. dubbed by me, actually. But it's a noble culture song, Courageous. Listen to everything y'all spoke about. Only thing I want to address is like it's to the musicians, the young musicians, old musicians. Share music with each other like you share food. Don't be selfish. Be honest. This is not a competition.
Right.
I see people who make music by themselves and only for themselves. That's no fun. You're going to get old one day, and you're going to want to do it by yourself. I enjoy making music, but it's better when me, Tuff, Luhan, we make music together. It's not about the money. It's about the honesty of it all. When you can trust who you share your emotions with, you can't beat that. And I don't want young musicians and old musicians to lose out on that. I may not be touring like I used to, but I still enjoy breaking bread with the family.
Beautiful.
That's my message.
I love your message. Give thanks. Give thanks. Do you want to say anything else about the track that's playing?
Let's listen.
All right. Well, let's pull it up. So, Tuff Lion and Biggs, give thanks for gracing Real Vibes Radio today on this glorious Sunday. I trust through the powers of the Most High that we will continue to move forward in peace, love, and unity. It was a pleasure reasoning, listening to the journey, and also feeling the love. As always, a lot of times we're connecting through the phone.
Yes, we're here.
Yes.
And that's such a joy. Such a joy.
Yes. We are here. So, Biggs, Elder Biggs, give thanks, and Tuff Lion, give thanks. An honor and a pleasure to have you here. Rastafari love.
This is gonna last forever.
Yes, it is. Yeah. 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 So family, I have one more track that I'm gonna play.
We live courageous.
And both Tuff Lion and Biggs is going to share the why. The why. So let's think about the why from now. Courageous stuff.
Oversteered.
Noble culture.
We coming courageous. Moving courageous. Flow how you want. We flowing courageous. Alkebulan.
Hear this.
Alkebulan Empress.
Hear this.
Hail the Queen.
Hail the Queen.
Alkebulan
doing my best not to be emotional right now, but it is gonna happen because I can feel it. So, this is the dub to Alkebulan Empress sounds, and CC Flava and I started playing music May 2021, and we were the house DJs at Serenity's Nest for 9 months, owned by Positive Nelson. We were having a great time, and then Biggs, you all sent us this, and like I told Penny, I think we cried for at least 3 to 6 months every time we played the song. I mean, real tears, like real tears. And even as I'm sharing this, I can feel the visceral response in my chest, right? I'm gonna do my best not to cry, but yeah, it's gonna happen. But she and I are so grateful that you all took the time to come together as brothers. Luhan, Biggs, and Tuff Lion. We are forever grateful for you to do this. So I want to know the why.
Okay, so you know that within this culture, you have what's called a dub plate. You know what I'm saying? You have these things. Well, our association with Alkebulan Empress sound it's more personal, and as I have had experience of knowing the sister for these number of years, I couldn't come up with any like lyrically. I just have to just tell the truth. You see what I'm saying? That's all. It was easy for me to tell the truth, and I had such an engaging rhythm to just write and express myself on it. And so it's more than a special. It's more than a tribute. It's like it's just something for people to get to know who you are and why you're loved. See what I'm saying? For what you do for the community is that, from the digital diffusion, broadcasting this music all over the world. Like this is it's not campy. It's a heartfelt admission of awareness, and likewise, just saying we appreciate you and thank you for what you do for the music and for the culture, Yeah. And so yeah, man, to memorialize it in song is it's just a beautiful thing, and I'm glad that we were able to do it.
So am I. Biggs, Elder Biggs.
Yes.
What was your why?
Well, watching you week after week, you pay tribute to a lot of reggae greats. It was time to pay tribute to the Empresses. Plain and simple. I called Tuff up. I like, we need to do this.
Oh, give thanks.
And I sent it to him, and he sent it back to me, and I sent it to you.
And then we're here. And, Penny, she's the owner of Real Vibes Radio. Biggs, can you give Penny a message, please? Send her a message.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you for providing this platform for reggae.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Tuff Lion,
Yes.
can you give Penny a message, please?
Sister Penny, is I a Tuff Lion, and I really want to say I too give thanks for your ability to create a platform, for your vision to be able to create a platform for what you do for Real Vibes Radio. We really appreciate of it. It is real vibes, It's real vibes, yes.
True. Yeah.
So yeah, man, just for the record, let's say love, honor, and respect.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
Yeah, always. Give thanks, Penny, once again. And she says, yes, every time this dub is played, tears flow, Isheba. It's love, right, Penny?
Yes.
So yes, we want to say give thanks. So now I'm going to play the actual special. So that was the dub. And here's the special now. Tuff Lion and Elder Biggs, give thanks.
Yes, sister. Bless.
I like a chant. Alkebulan, Alkebulan, Empress, hail the Queen, yeah. Alkebulan, Empress, let me hail the Queen, yeah. Alkebulan, Empress, divinely inspired Empress, selectress. They are, they are, they are anointed and appointed Empress, selectress. They are, they are, they are committed to the upliftment of our community through the sound of musical unity. They are, they are, they are spinning the artists and the latest, showcasing the greatness of our collective art and culture. They are, they are, they are Alkebulan, Empress, come together and hail the Queen. Yeah. Empress, Alkebulan Empress song. Empress, you hear that? Alkebulan Empress, full of teaching, healing,
That's right.
vibing,
True, true.
lifting.
All day, every day.
They are giving you the best.
You're here?
Never nothing less, no.
Not an option.
Oh, they are, they are, they are. Empress Isheba Carranza and Empress CC Flava, sistering come together.
That's right.
Combining their goddess power.
As one, yep.
They spread a lot of joy on St. Croix whenever they touch down and play. Do the digital diffusion, broadcasting sessions all over the world.
All over the world. Real Vibes Radio.
Empress,
Penny.
hail the Queen. Alkebulan, Empress, all hail the Queen. Rasta Queen. Empress, are you listening? Alkebulan, Empress, again I tell you that they are divinely inspired Empress, selectress. They are, they are, they are fully anointed and appointed Empress, selectress.
Biggs, Elder Biggs, 1 month.
They are full of teaching, healing, vibing and lifting. They are, they are, they are giving you the best. Oh, never nothing less. Them sisters too, they are. Empress, believe that. Alkebulan, Empress, tune in, tune in, tune in. Alkebulan, Empress, Alkebulan, Empress,
So once again, I want to tell everyone, www.realvibes.org. Give thanks for the support. Everyone on Facebook and YouTube on Alkebulan Empress Sounds, give thanks for the support. Everyone on Mixcloud, Real Vibes Radio, give thanks for the support. Until such time, I want to send you a reminder. This Friday, I'm going to be doing an interview with Brother David Obi out of Belize. He is the originator of Congo music. Yeah, he has a lot of information to share with the world about Belizean culture and what he created that still is present to this day. So I am looking forward to having a conversation with Brother David Obi. So make sure you are there. Once again, Penny Vibes, give thanks for this platform and everyone who continues to support Real Vibes Radio and Alkebulan Empress Sounds. It has been a pleasure. Tuff Lion and Biggs, it has been a pleasure with you being here with us. Until such time, love and light, Jah guidance and protection, love and light to your families. One.